Hello, hello, my beautiful Libras. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of September the 22nd to the 28th, keeping in mind not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you. Let's see what your download message is today. You've got choose peace. Okay, all right, let's see what we have here for our tarot messages. What else do you need to see, know, and expect? What else do you need to see, know, and expect as we move forward through this week? Can't believe it. Already we're talking about getting on to the end of the month. Okay, let's see what your first card is. You've been given a gift card here. This is the Six of Pentacles followed by Justice. Karmic Justice coming into play. Center position. Yeah, we got to get these picked up. This is the card that came out. You've got the Nine of Swords in the center position. Coming in next, you've got the beautiful Ten of Cups, and final card is the Ten of Swords. So very different energy there, but we'll work through this with our clarifiers. Okay, so your download message, Libra, here is choose peace. Avoid any arguments, confrontations at all costs, and especially other people's drama. They tend to lean into you. They want to tell you all their problems, which is, great because they feel that you're the type of person that they can trust. However, don't get involved, because often when we get involved in other people and we pick a side, we end up being the bad guy. So keep that in mind. Choose peace. Try to keep your cool. Don't, get up in your head with the roar of the lion in the heat of the moment and say things you can't take back. Okay, your first card coming in, my beautiful Libras, your life or career card is the card of good luck. And we see the four-leaf clover here. And it says, your fortune is improving and you will get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom. You will need them in the near future. So leaning into your talents and your gifts, your strengths right now, and relying on them. Looking back with hindsight, when I did this worked. Maybe I should try it now. This is about you seeing your luck shift all for the better, and you will see that maybe even finances could be improving in your life at this time as well. Coming in next, this is quite a possibility that it is, because you've got the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is that card of generosity. You could be receiving something in the form of money. Maybe it's a refund, a rebate, a raise, a bonus, an inheritance, or even just a payback. Maybe you lent somebody else some money out of the goodness of your heart, and they're going to repay you. You could be helping, you could be initiating this support for other people, being generous of your heart as well. Often this card is indicative of getting involved in some sort of nonprofit energy and nonprofit organization. Moving on to your focus part of the reading, you've got the card Chaos. Yeah, choose peace here, guys. Instability, unrest, unpredictability, and corruption. Okay, so it's interesting how it does show a clock tower. And we know in tarot, the tower card is a sudden change of movement. Things come crashing down. All of a sudden, you're faced with having to deal with these challenges and how you're going to maneuver and navigate your way through in a new future. So there could be a little bit of instability right now. You might be feeling that you don't have all the answers to something, and maybe it's about you having to look into the background on a situation or a person that you need to find out about. Trust your gut feelings and your intuition, my beautiful Libras, because generally those little tugs and little pulls are from guidance, from spiritual guidance, divine guidance, leading us in a direction that we need to go and pay attention to. Coming in next, karmic justice. Something's going to come down here. Justice is going to be served, and often when we get this card, it's waved in your favor. So if you're dealing with somebody who created an injustice towards you or judgment towards you, you're going to find that at the end of the day, you're the one that looks the best. But if you're dealing with a real legal situation, I think there's going to be a compromise. I think that both parties can walk away relatively satisfied when the deal's done. Coming in the center position, which is your help, hurdle, or challenge, you've got the card Counselor. And I love when we get these galaxy jars. It says your talents, gifts, and areas of unrealized potential are coming into focus. So your compassionate nature makes you a good listener. Your advice is sought after, and your perspective is a valuable commodity. So remember I said choose peace. The people tend to gravitate to you. This may be a week where everybody's coming to you with all their problems. So Pick and choose your battles wisely, Libra. However, you have the ability to be a counselor, to get up there, teach, preach, and convey information to others, to give them something to fall back on, to give them guidance that they can process and get through these challenges. So some of you might be called upon to give some wise advice, a kind and listening ear, a shoulder to lean into, and a safe place to land. Coming in under that, you have the Nine of Swords. This is a card of getting up in your head, worrying, getting sleepless nights because you can't, your mind is racing, you can't seem to settle. This card indicates that you need to leave your worries on the chair before you go to bed. Worry never solved a problem, and you need to be running on all your energy levels right now. If you deplete your energy because of sleepless nights, it brings on other unhealthy situations, and related to the lack of sleep. Try to be positive. Try to look at the promising and the good side of things if you can. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guidance, you've got the card Forgiveness. So forgiveness can work miracles. When you release the past, a weight is lifted from your shoulders and a sense of freedom washes over you. We always say, forgiveness frees you, okay? Ask your angels and your guides to help you let go of sadness and pain caused by others so that you can be free, because this is the answers from the angels deck here as well. The card can also refer to a need for self-forgiveness. It's time to let go of any guilt or that you're holding on to regarding past mistakes maybe you made. Give yourself credit for having tried your best, even if the results weren't what you would have liked. Focus on the changes you've made since then and have made you a better person. So this is about initiating and asking for forgiveness, or receiving it and processing and taking and forgiving. Okay. Underneath that is your happy ever after card. It could have been a member in your family. This is peace and harmony within the family circle, your soul pod. This is about you feeling peace and harmony, and you can breathe in, breathe out, and relax more. There may have been a situation in the family that you have been dealing with that's been totally stressing you out, but this is a card that says there will be peace restored. Maybe it's coming through the initiation or the receiving of forgiveness. This says, things are going to work out with your children, your partners, and, there may have been some storms, but we always look forward to the sun coming out again, and often after the biggest storms we see a rainbow. We always imagine that beautiful pot of gold at the end of the rainbow as well, and that is our positivity kicking in, looking towards the brighter side of our life. But it could be that pot of gold. It could be coming in the form of time, effort, support, love, and maybe even some money. Coming in with your angel card number at the end of this week, you've got 7777, and this is a card of commitment. It's about wealth and empathy and promises and commitment, affection, auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion. So begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you for something. Now, whether it's their mind set on you because they love or they appreciate you, or they they want to be your friend, or they maybe have a romantic idea with you, or maybe it has to do with job and business, okay? Now, coming in with your card below that, you have the Ten of Swords. And it's interesting that we, after the storms and the worry and the challenges you've dealt with, you're on your feet now. You've learned from those experiences. The hard times are over, and you're heading in a brand new, beautiful, promising new direction. Head held high, shoulders squared off, and come hell or high water, you're not going to go back to that situation. This is the card of disappointments, the card of being held back, restrained, stabbed in the back, held down, not being able to move forward freely. But you're out now. It's like you've got your get out of jail card free, okay? Or get out of your free card to get out of jail free, like Monopoly. Okay, you're free, my friend. You're on your feet, moving in a new direction, and you're able now to realize that you can make the decisions on your own and be free to do that. Let's see what we have here. Coming in with your clarification, validation, and verification, you've got the card. Oh, you're moving on. Absolutely. The Eight of Cups. Your next card is coming in is the Nine of Wands. Your next card is, again, look at that double whammy. You guys Have to stop worrying. Oh my gosh, the Nine of Swords on the Nine of Swords. Holding on with the Four of Pentacles, and your final outcome card is the card of concern and isolating yourself, internalizing. Okay, so, you know, in the beginning of the week here, this whole thing is about you moving on and going in a new direction as well here. The commitments that you're making towards your goals are definitely beneficial. This is a card that says you're moving on, you're walking away from things that no longer serve you, one step in front of the other. It's taking time. So this is a card of balance and patience as well. Coming in next, you've been given the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is about you standing your ground, defending what you've created, and not rolling over and giving up. You've created some amazing things, my beautiful Libra, so keep that in mind. Commend yourself for the things that you have done. This is something that you need to stand by. Don't give up on. It also has to do with friendships and relationships and not giving up on them either. Relationships that you have developed, you cherish, so consider that as well today when feeling doubtful. Coming in the center position, wow, imagine that these two cards would end up in the same place, right? You know, the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands side by side. But to get two of the Nine of Swords together is quite amazing. So it's a very big message that, you know, some of you could be experiencing sleepless nights. There's a need for more optimism. You could be torturing yourself needlessly by allowing yourself to get up in your head, presume and assume, and worry, okay? Guilt is useless, my friends. It doesn't do anything to help us. You know, and be careful. You could be taking on more than you can handle, which you become overtired, and then we go to bed and we can't sleep. Okay, coming in next, you're holding on to something, the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is basically the extremes in which we save or spend our money. But I think you're investing your money wisely. You're very good with money anyway, Libra. But some of you could be concerned or worrying about money and holding on. Others are going to be making good business judgments today or this week. Don't be too controlling, okay? This card says you're holding on to something and maybe you've dug your heels in and maybe you want to have the control of a situation all the time. But know that your hard work is paying off as well. You're going to be able to see, you know, some profit, some increase in the abundance and material part of your life. Now, at the end of the week, you've got the Five of Pentacles. This is a card of not allowing yourself to isolate yourself or internalize all your problems. There's help out there. As you know, I call this the challenge card. There are challenges, but resources to resolve these challenges. That's why it shows a door with a key and a keyhole, because there are places you can go. There are opportunities and doors of opportunity to go through to ask and seek for the information and help that you need. Once you do that, you're on your feet. You're heading towards your goals again. You're able to feel all over wellness and positivity again. Well, my beautiful Libras, this is your general reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Libras.